What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today we'll be checking out another episode of The Sopranos, up to Season 5, Episode 10. Apologies for any background noise, but Callie is cracking out right now. So, last episode, we had some marital drama again, even though they're separated. Carmela didn't like the fact that Tony wouldn't come in and talk to her after their night together, and decided to officially go through with the divorce. However, Tony had taken the old lawyer guy advice and spoken to pretty much every divorce attorney in the area, and yeah, all conflict of interest or anybody who knows who he is doesn't want to touch the case. So, as of right now, she's kind of up a creek. And aside from that, we have some drama with a potential war brewing amongst the families. As of right now, Tony is out of it. He's trying to stay Switzerland, a little neutral. But Buscemi Tony went and did something stupid. Right now, Tony was able to cover for him, but if that comes out that it was in fact Buscemi Tony, which it might, I don't know. Yeah, I have a feeling all hell will break loose, so we'll see with that. And Tony also had a little breakthrough with Melfi again. His recent string of panic attacks are induced by the guilt he feels for his cousin going away and not Tony, because he made up some BS excuse of why he wasn't on that job all those years ago. And yeah, I don't know, maybe he'll start to be doing better after that, getting it off his chest. Or maybe they'll still keep coming. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 5, Episode 10 of The Sopranos. Oh yeah, there was also the incident at the construction site.
This guy's waited there by the Hackensack River all f***ing night.
Investments never got in my hands.
Was he just messing with Tony now?
A lot of things didn't happen. It seemed like they happened. Your cousin didn't whack Joey.
Hostile!
He stole his office! She's open fast! Out of bounds! Let me go! That kid tripped my kid! That's legal. She was going for the ball. What are you, crazy?
Oh!
This might be the only time in the series where I actually don't mind seeing Janice here.
The Vespa scooters came in, but there was no opportunity to grab them because of increased security at the ports.
I will say, very interesting timing, T. You and John had that little chat at the funeral.
Don't hanging around down Port Newark. Find out what the f*** is going on.
You're getting dicked around, man.
Janice got arrested.
What?
Think that other mother better go into the soccer mom protection program?
I mean, it's an unfortunate consequence, but she was actually standing up for her kid, so...
Motherfucker.
It wasn't my fault.
My name was all over the f***ing TV because of your bullshit.
That bitch is lucky I didn't kill her.
Well, we know that.
Get out!
But on the other hand, she called Sophia her daughter.
I don't give a f***.
You'll defend your children like a lion with her cubs.
You're not my parent.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
We'll talk tomorrow. I'm exhausted.
No, now.
And I think you should see a weight loss specialist.
You don't see it in yourself. I heard you with Sophia.
How could you understand? Your dad was a sweetheart, even when he had emphysema.
My house. It was
Scapegoat.
dog.
If you don't go to these anger classes they have or whatever, this with us ain't gonna work out.
You gotta figure he's grabbing anywhere from 2,500 to 5 G's a night for himself.
Oof. Not a bad gig.
Now you know what I went through.
He actually makes a good point there.
See how it looks on your face.
Prissy.
Yeah, we actually haven't seen much with her and the Fed lately.
Guess who called me this morning?
How'd you find me?
Oh, you're not gonna guess?
Oh, shit.
You still got your canned peaches up there. So you and your cousin here, you're gonna go up there and take care of it.
I'll do it.
This thing's gonna be done in 2 weeks, the latest.
I think your luck's been great. Listen to you cursing it out.
Well, you got something you want to say?
But they let him retire to this farm upstate New York. Where's my Barney's underpants with the ventilated cotton?
Still in the dryer.
Him and Tony both. How they broke my balls, teased me.
It's what the older ones do.
I worship these two guys, Tony Soprano especially. And here we are again. Tony B goes wrong, and Tony lays a $200K a year cash cow on him.
Is she thinking about narking on the cousin? Help out Christopher and the Feds and her own cause at the same time?
As far as male modeling, I'd probably be a success, but I wouldn't want to be around those people.
Carmela,
What?
Drain the
there's no
pool.
water in the pool.
The electricity costs a fortune. I can't afford that. So you polluted all the decent lawyers in New Jersey so they can't represent me?
Hey, man, she's got a point.
He's a nice kid, Finn. Right?
Right.
Where's he going with this?
Throw him an engagement party or what?
Yeah, I forgot about that. They freaking got engaged.
Wasn't all bad.
Let's give Bradley a chance this time. I
My
think
stepkids do that all the time. They leave their bikes in the middle of the garage, and if I want to pull in, I got to get out.
It's not about you, Janice.
back to Bradley. I'm trying to get into his actual physical sensations of.
I wonder why.
Because you're a minority?
Exactly. That's why I'm in here.
Uh-huh. Blasting that rap shit, and you can't say anything because they might have guns?
Wait a fucking minute. Who's that?
You're provoking me to make a point, and maybe that's your job, but I don't like it.
Look at you. You're not even listening.
No, he was talking to Bradley.
Hudson Valley.
Grew up in the Hudson Valley.
Uncle Pat's farm.
On the Bear Mountain
12,
Bridge.
13, man. It's
After Louise came back there to live, it wasn't just you and Pat and his great stories.
Did you two ever discuss that evening you made love?
Might not have been a bad idea.
Tell you the truth, I haven't had a lot of time to think about that.
Tell me about the Soprano temper.
Well, the thing is, it's bad for business. You know what they say? Revenge is like serving cold cuts.
I think it's revenge is a dish best served cold.
The cold cuts are your other trigger.
The new idea they come up with is supposed to make things better, makes things worse.
Instead of being merely disappointed or inconvenienced, you blow.
Well, but I'll admit it's not good for me, all this agitation.
Depression is rage turned inward.
For inner city kids like me, this was important.
in the city. You live next to the largest shopping mall in New Jersey.
Eloise, it's time for dessert.
I'm getting it.
We know where Chrissy buried the guy. But with Uncle Johnny's, you gotta help us out.
Because you know what Tony's gonna say.
Our bodies are 86% water. His last blood test, he was 65% Zapolar.
They're gonna have themselves a little bonding moment.
It's a shame, you know, because he used to be the funnest guy in the world.
When was that?
Who is this guy, anyway?
My first Czechoslovakian guy.
Come here, you little...
Wasn't me.
Oh, I thought we were getting a flashback to Christopher's first.
I don't know anything about any f***ing Vespers. There was a guy from New York. Philly and town now.
Thanks for doing this. You didn't have to.
Dad, you're my little cousin. As far as Tony putting me in at the casino, I knew people were gonna resent that.
I was telling Benny that the other day.
I remember when Hummer H2s were such a big thing. Such a crappy truck.
We saw the guy down the pier. John has the Vespers.
Somehow my cousin had something to do with Joey Peeps.
Johnny should be out looking for the real killers.
Mother...
Carmela, hi. What are you doing here? Because you were pretty upset when you left. I wanted to call.
Gee, I wonder why she was upset. What? Did my shit just glitch out, or was that like the transition the show did?
The Johnson brothers' bodies. I know where they are.
You f***ing sure? Lunch! On their life. Don't let me stop you from taking your kids to the rink. So how's that going?
Anger management? It's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's taking responsibility for your anger.
How long is this gonna last for her?
People wig out if they don't get in. Stop banging on the door. It's a big lesson.
Is she gonna freak out over the dog? I thought she was gonna give that whole big speech and then like open up the window and be like, "Tell your dog to shut the up."
You all right?
God, you're big. Oh. Took care of mine last night. The Johnson brothers will get tonight.
This is the life, huh?
I'm with you.
Yeah, we were just saying that.
Oh, looks like they were successful.
That seems good, huh? Louise seems fat.
But Louise's last blood test, she was 65% Zeppelin.
They had themselves a little bonding moment at your expense.
Well, if you recover your balls, give us a call. We might like to hang out.
You're undoing all your good work, man.
Sobriety's hard enough work without having to get mocked for it.
Back to the olden days when the older cousins would team up on them.
What a fucking bullshit. Will you do me a favor? You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing.
Oh, come on, you told me you didn't pay for it. You gave the guy a hum job.
For the Humvee.
That was you. He made that joke about the Zeppelin cut.
Uh-oh.
And are ergonomically descriptive.
There, much
Fort Newark in New Jersey.
95.
It is physically impossible to check every container without essentially stopping global commerce.
It is within the capabilities of Islamic fundamentalists to track a container.
What I saw on TV last night. The ports are wide open. The news team put some radioactive shit in one of them. Wasn't even detected. What's the matter with you?
No, it is some scary shit.
I gotta go. What are you talking about, though? We're gonna go do a little hunting.
All right, tough guy.
He was actually enjoying a little trip before Tony came up. Another interesting transition.
Hey, Tone! What you do, knock over a roadside stand?
My uncle's farm. You hear about that shit with the ports now? No customs agents are bad for us, but anti-terrorism-wise...
That's why you gotta live for today.
Is the anger coming out now? This poor guy, man. He's just his punching bag.
Sorry, everybody. I wake you up?
Hi.
How you doing, hon?
Call me.
It's gonna be okay, the kid?
He's big, strapping. He'll be all right.
You make sure he gets the best.
He knows he was out of line.
These things happen, T. That's why I don't like to talk politics.
Where's AJ?
It's not coming.
You'll lose him to their friends for a little bit, but he'll be back. Oh, no, we're happy with our service.
Those telemarketers, just hang up. Hang up!
Maybe he's gonna see it's working so well for Janice and check himself into anger management himself.
Good eggplant, Jack. Wonder where Harpo's eating his Sunday dinner.
You have a son?
You didn't tell us that.
Make fun of a boy because of his name.
Or he's gonna go the complete opposite direction and just be a prick.
Easy.
And make out a smile, though I wear a frown.
Alright, man.
I'm not like everybody.
Alright, so I want to start at the beginning, but I gotta address that ending. Like, what the hell is his problem? Like, a part of me thought, okay, he's actually seeing that maybe there's something to this anger management therapy. Maybe I should look into it myself. I just sent the barkeep to the hospital for the 15th time or whatever for something so freaking, like, why? Why? And, my sister, she's doing well. She's one to fly off the handle as well. Maybe I could benefit from this anger management as well. No, I'm gonna go the complete opposite direction and just instigate the anger out of her. I guess he's got to thrive off of her suffering and others suffering because he was doing similar stuff to Christopher at dinner, but we'll circle around back to that. So, yeah, I mean, 9.9 out of 10 times I see Janice on screen and I'm just like, oh god, this chick again. Like, why? But she was standing up for her stepdaughter. Props to her. Can't even be mad about that. That other soccer mom was, yeah, just very deserving of that beatdown. And I couldn't be mad about it for her. Of course, the comment from the kid that you're not my real mom, which, come on, you got to expect that. She's what, 9, 10 years old. You're the new stepmother in the house. Like, you haven't earned that spot yet, if you ever will. But, yeah, it made her angry and gave her the push necessary to go do the anger management. And that poor guy, he's just trying to tell his story in there and she's interrupting, but whatever. It genuinely seemed to start to bring her some clarity, but I don't know the best way to describe it or even the best word to describe it, but anytime like she does something, whether she was with that narcoleptic Christian dude, like she hits the ground running, she's super into it, follows the path for 2 seconds, and then just deviates again. So, had Tony not instigated that out of her at the end there, she would have reverted back to her normal angry ways at some point, I'm sure of it. But whatever. The whole thing with Johnny Sacks, like right off the bat, I knew he was just messing with Tony, and yeah, he's definitely not happy about that. And who knows how Tony's going to retaliate eventually. Because we see how off the handle he gets from a stupid comment about, live for today. And puts a guy in the hospital. How about someone who's actively messing with his business and isn't taking him at his word, even though he did lie? I don't know. Something I've been saying for a couple seasons now, like Johnny Sacks is out of control, and when is he going to get his? Is it going to be this season? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. And you get the whole thing with Christopher and both the Tonys. I can get it. I can relate. I have older cousins who picked on me at my own expense, and yeah, it's part of the hierarchy of family. Like the younger ones always get picked on, but they genuinely seem to be having a nice time together and just talking, joking around, getting along well. But then when Tony showed up, it kind of put a wrench into the funtivities. Even though they're digging up bodies of the past, I don't know how that's fun for them, but whatever. And yeah, they both started teaming up on him at dinner there, and he was not happy about that. And he even started tearing up there on the car ride home. I feel bad for him. But again, it's the chain in families, and not even just blood, but the business family side of things as well. He definitely feels neglected. Now, when he was telling Adriana about how, it's bullshit that he got the casino gig and he must be clearing 200K a year there, she just gave a look that, to me at least, looks like she's not planning something good there. I could totally be overthinking it, blowing it out of proportion, but it looks to me like she wants to stand by her man, help him out by narking out Buscemi Tony to the feds, which in turn would help her own case out because she's giving them solid info. And I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I was picking up off that. But again, I've been wrong many times in this show before. Sometimes, they're like magicians. They got you looking over here, and then all of a sudden the trick was happening over here the whole time. It's like, what the hell? But overall, good episode. There's 13 episodes left, or not left, in this season, so 3 more to go. As usual, for the season finale, I'll try and do a 2-parter, but we'll see how that unfolds. But for today's video, guys, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.